I love Caesar salad. In fact, I've been perfecting my recipe for about 25 years. And when I travel, I take my bowl with me. But you know, my salad's built for comfort, not for speed. So here's my challenge. I've got just 5 days to turbocharge my Caesar salad recipe, and then I'm going to attempt to establish a new Guinness World Record by tossing more than 100 Caesar salads in a single hour, right here in Yuma, Arizona, the lettuce capital of America. In order to establish a new Guinness World Record, the organization says I have to make at least 100 tableside servings. To get all the rules, I'm meeting with an official Guinness adjudicator, and this guy is rumored to be strict. Here in Yuma, Sheriff Wilmot is the law. How do you do, Sheriff?
I'm going to read you the rules, Bob. I want you to listen close, because the next time I won't be telling you, I'll be busting.
I'm all ears, sir.
Only one salad may be assembled and tossed at a time. A salad may yield up to 4 individual servings. Each individual serving of salad must be at least 200 grams. Each salad must include the following ingredients: romaine lettuce, Parmesan cheese, croutons, and Caesar dressing. The dressing must be prepared from scratch. Any salad that is deemed unacceptable will be discounted from the total. You better come prepared, Bob, and you better come ready to play by the rules. Are we clear?
Yes, sir. If I can't make more than 100 servings of Caesar salad in 1 hour, I'll not only lose my challenge, I reckon I might just end up in the slammer. Before I attempt to break the record in Yuma, I'm flying to LA for some culinary assistance. Well, this is really exciting. Sitting right beside Octavio Becerra, a friend of mine, and the chef owner of Palette, one of the hottest restaurants here in LA. So, Octavio, you ready for this?
Bring it on, man.
An attempt at making the most tableside Caesar salads in a single hour.
It's pretty big.
It is big. And you know, Caesar salads are very close to my heart because in my very first cookbook, I had a Caesar salad recipe. And when I toured to promote that book, I traveled with my Caesar salad bowl in this very snare drum case.
That is smoking. I love it. So, Bob, I got all your ingredients over here. Why don't you show me what you got? 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, let's a little bit of salt. I add garlic, anchovies, then muddle them together. Sometimes I think this should be an Olympic sport. Dijon mustard. And a dash of Worcestershire. And egg yolk. A squeeze of lemon.
Oh, man, what are you doing with all those seeds?
Gotta get them up. I add a splash of red wine vinegar and a steady stream of olive oil. I tear up some romaine lettuce. Croutons. Cheese. Bring on the plate. Hold on, almost there, almost there. And stop the clock.
What do you think?
3.5 minutes?
Nope, not even close. 5 minutes, 37
Are you
seconds.
serious? And I should be making 4 single servings every 2 minutes.
Flavor's great, presentation's great, but it's really about this as well, right? So, looks like you have your work cut out.
If I want to see my name in the record book, the first thing I've got to do is create a salad that's built for speed without compromising 1 iota of flavor. Secondly, I've got to create a streamlined delivery system that'll allow me to keep a massive amount of ingredients right at my fingertips as I move from table to table to table. Lastly, since I'm making the salad in front of an audience, I gotta add a little Hollywood pizzazz to my performance. Hail Caesar! Setting this record is definitely gonna take speed, but I'm not willing to compromise on quality.
So, Bob, what's your ultimate goal with all of this?
Well, I want to establish a Guinness World Record, but I want people to walk away going, my God, that was the best Caesar salad I ever tasted.
Well, you know, in large-scale catering, there's a lot of things that's done to make things more efficient. For instance, the pepper. Maybe consider, I don't know, they have those electric pepper grinders.
God.
What about a garlic press or maybe an anchovy paste to work into it? Parmesan cheese. That can cut a lot of time by either having it pre-ground, like right before.
Not an option, not an option.
One of the last things to consider is your bowl here. You don't have enough room to move all that lettuce in there. So what it comes down to, Bob, is here's a guy who wants to set a world record, but is absolutely unwilling to compromise on how to get there.
Yeah.
We need some help.
Yeah. To break this record, I'm gonna need perfect planning, impressive ingredients, and the fastest hand in the West.
Take it easy on the customer, man.
I'm here to establish a new Guinness World Record to make 100 tableside Caesar salads in just 1 hour.
Looks like you have your work cut out.
To make my salad as tasty as possible, I'm visiting a local cheese whiz. This is Norbert Wabnig, the man that Octavio said has the best, freshest Parmesan Reggiano in all of Los Angeles. So Norbert, why don't you start by telling me what is Parmesan Reggiano exactly?
Parmesan Reggiano is a huge wheel of cheese. It's aged for at least 18 months, 2 years, 3 years. This is the standard. This is the best.
Right.
Can't go better than this. Octavio said you wanted the freshest possible piece of Parmesan.
Yes, I definitely
So
do.
I'm going to split it open right here. This is the traditional way. It's Italian.
Using traditional methods to open the cheese wheel ensures that the moist, crumbly texture is left intact.
Yeah.
How beautiful is that?
How about that first taste?
This cheese is so rich.
So much flavor.
I brought along American Parmesan cheese. First impression I get compared to the real deal, it's almost like a piece of cheddar cheese.
Right. It's a different cheese completely.
Different animal.
Yeah.
Parmigiano just doesn't get any fresher or any better than this. I'm still determined to prepare my ingredients fresh at the table, but Octavio's determined to teach me a lesson. Hey.
How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good, nice to see you. I'm sensing a little attitude from Bob, and I think it's my job to give him a little attitude adjustment.
Look what I got.
The old relic is back?
No. I heeded your advice. A new bowl.
Smoking, look at that. So I realize that what you want to do is create, freshly ground pepper and freshly mashed garlic, but I don't think you realize how much effort and energy it's going to take to be grinding pepper for an hour. Why don't you take these pepper mills and empty them for me? Just grind for as long as you can.
Take the top off and empty?
No. Grind the pepper.
Not so hard.
Yeah, that's about what, 15 seconds? Practice makes perfect. Come on. I think you got enough there for maybe 1 bowl there, maybe 2 bowls. Not so bad. I mean, if we had maybe 5 hours. Number 3.
Uncle.
I'm telling you.
I may be stubborn, but Octavio is hell-bent on changing my mind. So next, he runs me through a series of cheese graters and muddlers.
So we've discovered you like the triangle box grater for the cheese, nice consistency, pre-grinding the pepper, maybe mixing it together with the salt. And we just discovered that using a larger spoon with the right shape pulverizes your garlic the way you want it. So why don't we put this to work?
For a test run, Octavio invites some of his regulars. I'm gonna have to toss fast and furious without flinging any ingredients on these guinea pigs. I apologize in advance if I hit you with any flying lettuce leaves, any dressing. Some of these croutons are pretty heavy, so if you see them flying, duck. Okay?
Show us what you got. Remember, the salad in the bowl, not on their laps. 3, 2, 1, go. You know what you're doing? How many thousands of times have you done this?
Many.
It's that love that goes in the bowl. Nice. Come on, my man. Don't worry, we got insurance for you. Don't worry about it.
Insurance, I just hope you got a dry cleaner nearby.
Nice, clean presentation.
All right, there we go. And moving on, salad number 2.
Don't forget, you got to do 24 of these bowls. 100 portions. Take it easy on the customer, man.
And stop the clock.
What do you think?
I don't know.
How'd that feel?
Felt like a long time.
And this is only 2 25 bowls you have to do. 5 minutes, 12 seconds.
Yikes.
So I want to see a show of hands for those of you that got macked with some Caesar debris here. A piece of lettuce, a piece of crouton, some Parmesan cheese.
If I'm gonna go the whole hog and establish a new Guinness World Record, I need to create more than just a simple Caesar salad. I need perfect tools, a great team, and more importantly, I need flair. I'm training to make over 100 tableside servings of Caesar salad in an hour in my quest to toss my way into the book of Guinness World Records.
Take it easy on the customer, man.
Hey, I'm here at Boa, fancy steakhouse here in Los Angeles, and Octavio sent me to meet Johnny Bain, a.k.a. Johnny Salad. I've seen a lot of tableside salads being made before, but none like this.
Whoa, all right.
If I'm fixing to be as smooth as Johnny, I'm gonna have to practice tossing more than just salad. Whoa. You know, your setup is quite different from mine because you're starting with everything minced. You got garlic, anchovy, cheese already done.
Kind of makes things a little more efficient throughout the night when we have so many Caesar salads we're making.
How many do you make a night?
Probably about 50 to 60.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm bent on sticking with my convictions, but Octavio has a point. I may want to consider streamlining my ingredients. Now, tell me about these little socks for the lemons.
Well, what these do is they keep the seeds from going into the dressing.
Yeah, I understand. I've been using cheesecloth. This is way prettier. Well, listen, I can't sacrifice time to add these moves, but you think you could teach me a couple of these moves that I could bust out in the middle?
Yeah, of course, yeah. There's a few easy ones. Spin around, grab the salad, and you flip it back around and you just catch it when it's coming around right here.
Fine.
The plate, I feel like it's the most difficult one, so it's nice that it comes last.
Yeah.
It already flies like a frisbee. Take it, bring it, boom.
Nice,
catch.
yeah. Not so hard.
Opa!
I may not have mastered Johnny's plate toss, but his card has made me realize what I really need to focus on. So here's the deal. When I get to Yuma, I'm gonna have 30 tables lined up, and each table is gonna house 4 guests. And I'm gonna make 1 bowl of salad for each table and then dish it out into 4 bowls. Now, I'm gonna have to have all these ingredients with me for each salad that I make. So I've gotta figure out some way to contain all these ingredients on this one cart. If I don't have everything set up in easy reach, I'll lose valuable time. Worcestershire, vinegar, pail of croutons. Start with the salt. Got my pepper, so boom, in there. Lemon juice, squish, you got mustard, wham. Mash, mash, mash. My cheese. All these have to be sunk into this. Either I've got to cut through the wire or build another surface here. I have just enough time to perfect my plan. With only 1 day left, I'm back in Yuma, Arizona, the lettuce capital of America, to put together a team. Lucky for me, a group of students from a local culinary school has volunteered to help. 5 days ago, I thought I had this Guinness World Record whipped. I thought I was just gonna walk through it. As it turns out, it's gonna be a lot harder than that. You guys are gonna be my support team. How many of you have ever had a Caesar salad before? That explains a lot. That scares me. I whip up a Caesar salad for my team to taste before assigning them their tasks. All right, so dig in.
It's really good.
So Jacob, you need to find the refrigerator and get yourself set up with the lettuce, okay? Angel, I need you to find some kind of cart and set that cart up with whatever you need so that you can refill these stations.
Okay.
Okay? Chris, Everardo, find out where the sink is, find out where some soap is, find out where some towels are to run these bowls there and bring them back, okay? And Annette, I'd like you to be the adjudicator. I'd like you to get that scale out and weigh them up. I want you to shout at me that any of those salads are under 200 grams each, okay? We're gonna do a trial run now. I'm gonna make 6 salads. Annette's gonna be timing us. Anything over 12 minutes, and we're in the weeds. To beat this record, I have to make 1 whole bowl of Caesar salad, which makes 4 individual servings, every 2 minutes. Jacob will be running romaine from the fridge every few minutes, so it doesn't wilt in the Arizona heat. As I finish plating the salad, I ask Annette for a time check. Okay, how much was that?
2 minutes, 35 seconds.
Okay, my Dijon's running low. Can't be that low. I may have perfected my rolling cart, but I still have a bumpy ride ahead. All right, moving on, moving on. Angel, I got no Parmesan cheese left. Dude, come on, you're looking at the ceiling.
Sorry about that, Chef.
Okay, croutons. I don't have enough croutons for this 1 serving. Stop the clock.
19 minutes, 34 seconds.
Well, guys, I made a lot of mistakes. You have to carve an awful lot of time off. Basically, you have to come in about 4 minutes faster. If I want to leave this town with my head held high, I'll need to pull out the big guns, wrangle my team, and ride like the wind.
If he doesn't finish his table in 10 seconds, he's off the pace.
I'm in Yuma, Arizona, the lettuce capital of America, where I'm attempting to establish a new Guinness World Record for serving more than 100 tableside Caesar salads in 1 hour.
He's got to start strong, he's got to finish strong as well. We've got our work cut out.
I'm at the 11th hour, and I still have a long way to go. Lucky for me, my mentor Octavio has come to help. I did a test with my crew. way behind the 8 ball time-wise. I was sweating into the salad. It was a huge mess. We don't want that. You know, the way I've been making my salad is how I make it for myself. It's how I would make it for you, a chef, if you came to my house. But it's really finally dawning on me that that's not how you make a tableside Caesar salad. The compromises I've already made to this point that still haven't got me in at the right time are I've been mixing my salt and my pepper. I pre-ground my anchovies, right? Everything else is pretty well as it needs to be, with 2 exceptions. There's the garlic and there's the cheese. But you know what? I got a couple other tricks up my sleeve that I think are totally gonna compensate for the fact that I'm not, you know, doing that from scratch. My anticipation rises as everything's getting set up. And just when things are going according to plan, we get a visit from an unscheduled stranger.
Hello, I'm Fernando Isadem from the health department.
Oh, hey.
I'm here for your inspection. You just check the temperature in this card here real quick. Now, the only concern I have is with those eggs.
Oh, no, I've got these on ice, look.
The temperature outside is over 100 degrees, and that small amount of ice is not going to be enough to keep your eggs cool.
No eggs? I mean, traditional Caesar salads have egg yolks.
Never made a Caesar salad without an egg yolk. I'm gonna have to think of something fast. Jacob! Listen, I need a big favor from you. I need you to jump in your car, drive into town, get me the biggest jar of mayo that you can,
I don't
okay?
have a license.
Well, then run! Run, my man, like the wind. While Jacob gallops off faster than a speeding bullet, people are already being seated at tables. All right, team, I need you guys. Everyone over here. Oh, yeah, I like the way you guys are looking. Lots of encouragement between yourselves. I can take a little bit of love every once in a while. I'm sure I'm gonna need it. And let's just have a good time, okay? Let's bring this Guinness World Record to Yuma. Yuma, do you like Caesar salad? Over 100 people have been invited. And to successfully serve every one of them, I have to make 4 individual Caesar salads every 2 minutes.
We're gonna make him win this thing, right? The record is gonna be set here tonight, right?
I just hope that I haven't shot myself in the foot.
Everybody's ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
I may have made some compromises, but I've compensated with a few flair tricks of my own. I've packed my salt and pre-ground pepper into bullet cartridges and filled plastic squirt guns with red wine vinegar and Worcestershire sauce. No one can say this cowboy's not ready for a showdown.
Now, what is he doing right now?
Well, he's emulsifying the basic ingredients of the garlic, the anchovy paste, the Dijon. He's gonna toss a little bit of the croutons, the fresh croutons he made earlier today. And he's gonna grate fresh Reggiano Parmigiano. It's a real crowd pleaser here.
He should have his own show.
I think he does.
He's tossing. He's a minute and a half into this. We figured he's got to do a table with 2 minutes.
The crowd seems to love my flair. I may be over my 2-minute mark, but I'm off to my next table. And Cindy Johnson, the official who's been appointed to weigh my salads, follows behind. Any underweight salads will not be counted. My first table, all salads qualify. I'm really starting to find my groove.
Tastes good.
And I'm blazing through these tables. And just as things are going well, I make a time-killing mistake, and everything grinds to a halt.
Yeah. We gotta change gloves.
All right, here we go.
Where are the gloves?
Apparently, I contaminated my gloves when I took a drink from a plastic water bottle. And believe me, putting on latex gloves over perspiring fingers in this heat is way harder than it looks. Can't get it on, my hand's too wet. Octavio.
Yeah.
He's having trouble with the glove.
Just do it.
There we go. He's back down.
I lost some serious time, and my glove's not even on properly, so it's no surprise that it rips almost immediately. This heat is really killing me.
Having trouble with the gloves again.
All right, there we go.
You got it.
I've got to get back in the game. I lost over 3 minutes. And just as I'm getting back into my groove...
You got one didn't make, Bob. One that came in too low.
At this rate, there's no way I'm going to make it to the 100 mark. If I want to save my bacon, I've really got to push it to the limit.
Don't forget, Bob. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
All right, moving on.
How's your team doing, Bob?
My team is rocking!
Wonderful. We've got 90 salads done.
Just as I approach my last table,
The record is set. Now it's all gravy. The new Guinness World Records in Yuma, Arizona, 108 salads.
in the days of the Wild Wild West, cowboys always traveled with a partner. In my case, I have a whole team. With a little help from my friends, I can hold my head high because I've set another Guinness World Record. Caesar champion of the world! There was a while I didn't think I was gonna do it. I think I wasted like 4 minutes trying to put those damn gloves on. Yuma!